Path to Success for the African American, Segment 2. The reasonings of the African American and the times of their fathers are all the results of a common cause. It is not the ancestral source of their structure and makeup, but the impact of a detrimental and traumatic happening in their history. The traumatic impact of the enslavement circumstance lasts for as long as the people continue to hold the ideas created within their conscience. The race of African Americans, dating back to the beginnings on their home continent, experienced magnificent wealth and abundance during their formative years as a culture. They played a significant role in the formation of the world, its technology, much of its technical development, its social systems, its connection to higher, not higher, but to non-physical sources for wisdom and development as a race of people were unparalleled. What happens is that the connection is lost as people develop. They tend to begin moving toward a place where the most importance is placed on what their outer senses can perceive than what their inner senses can create. The connection to the voice of their higher self and to non-physical family, friends, and support teams are not taught and passed down, and when this happens, the negative side of emotion begins to dominate the mind and take hold of the body. The one individual always has choice and control, but if not taught the practices and importance of mastering the mind and the body, they are lost. So, it starts with looking to the inner self. Next, it continues to the connection with your specific non-physical support system, which each being who is human has. When multiples begin to remember who and what they are, and begin to purposefully connect to the truth, which is not the outer world but the inner world, they find that the higher energies, the higher frequencies yield the life they want while simultaneously offering grand opportunities for soul evolution, which is why you are here in the first place. This is available to each individual, all races of people. But since we are talking about the African American specifically, yes, the slavery experience is still a major factor in the present plight of the culture. It is important to know, however, this experience was chosen. As non-physicals, before entering your bodies, each one chooses to experience this circumstance. Many of you coming from royalty and majesty, prior physical experiences, are choosing to have this opposite experience. But now, as many individuals of the African American race are transcending the clutches of the slave mentality financially, it is natural the rest of the race begins to look to higher levels of financial experience because the possibility is getting sown into the mind of the group. As financial heights are reached, the psychological shifts will occur slowly, but you do not have to wait. Actually, the psychological shift is the most important aspect of any shift or transformation into higher levels of expression and experience. Begin to allow your spirit to choose, not because you were slighted or because you fear, but for the pure sake of expression. Allow your emotion to consume and guide you. Be and do what feels good to you and is in line with the inspiration of your spirit. These are inward-focused activities. There is no reason, cause, or source you are reacting to. You are not recreating a condemned or damned experience because of the focus of your mind. Inspiration and the higher frequencies of energies, if you begin to make a practice of living by them, change everything. They change how you see the world. They change how you experience the world. They change how you talk, how you walk, how you connect with your fellow man who are expressions of you, who you are as a parent, partner in relationship, skilled practitioner in your work or in your business. They are all dramatically impacted for the better when you begin to exist in and through the higher energy frequencies. With knowledge and continued practice, the current experience of the African American can be eternally moved into a new place. It can be returned to glory, royalty, and majesty. The experience is due to run its course as the culture shifts to setting its focus on higher ground, higher levels of experience. But it is an inner shift first and foremost. The outer shift occurs as a result of the inner. Close your outer senses off and set your attention on your inner plane of existence. While exploring your inner existence, begin sowing the seeds of the experiences you would like to have as a result of the higher frequencies you now express. When the culture, the race of people, reaches critical mass, meaning enough know, and are participating in the higher frequencies, all will know. There is only one mind. Be the source of powerful new thoughts and powerful new ways of being sourced by the higher energies, and they will be reflected back to you multiplied.